Hello, thank you for your interest in applying to the DICR program here at the University of Illinois Cancer Center. I'm going to spend the next few minutes walking us through the application process together. But first, right off the bat, you'll see that this program is for college students that are freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, and from underrepresented backgrounds. For more information on underrepresented backgrounds, please click on this link here and you'll be directed to more information on underrepresented racial and ethnic groups, individuals with disabilities, and individuals from disadvantaged backgrounds, which are all ways to qualify for the DICR program. Toggling back over to the website, the application deadline for the DICR program is on January 26th. That means your materials, including recommendation letters and transcripts, must be submitted by that date. So I recommend starting early so that you have plenty of time to gather everything you need. Additionally, admission decisions will be sent out around March or April, and you will get an email notification, so keep an eye on your inbox for that. So next, let's walk through the actual application itself. We're going to click here to apply. It will take you directly to the application itself, where you will first see the program summary. And one thing I want to note here is that this is a full-time summer program. This means that you are welcome to apply to multiple summer programs, but ultimately, if accepted into the DICR program, you would need to commit to it full-time. Below that are detailed instructions that I encourage you all to read thoroughly, like through eligibility. Additionally, we won't go through that all here, but I will hit on some of those instructions throughout. Scrolling down, the first thing that will come up is the application checklist, where you'll put your name, date, and then you can fill out the checklist as you go to make sure you have everything you need. And then next up is personal information. So please complete all fields. It is especially important for eligibility criteria for the DICR program, and only fully completed applications will be considered, including ethnicity and demographic information for eligibility. Then you see contact information. Please make sure this is a convenient way for us to communicate. Mailing information, parent or legal guardian information. And then comes undergraduate education, where you fill in all of this, where you're attending school right now, and when you anticipate to graduate, GPA, etc. And then there will be several questions on cancer research, areas of interest. So you'll see cancer prevention and control, cancer biology, translational oncology. As you continue scrolling down, ask some more questions that you'll just fill out, and then you'll get to the resume or CV, where you will choose this green icon, upload file, to upload it. And we would like it to be last name, first name, and then resume, so we can keep track of it, as well as your statement of purpose, which you also can choose the upload file here, and that can be a .docs or a .doc. And there are some tips to a successful essay, which I think are important, so make sure you read through that. Next comes your transcript. For the transcript, you will again use this green file upload button to attach your school transcript, which includes grades from all your classes you have taken up until now. Unofficial transcripts are acceptable, as well as a screenshot, especially for UIC students, as long as it contains your name and your school's name in the screenshot. For the NIH diversity statement, this section is important to be accurately filled out for eligibility criteria for the DICR program. For example, if you're not sure if you qualify as a person with a disability, you can click this link here to learn more about it. We've also included links for disadvantaged backgrounds so that you can clarify and find out if you should be checking this or not for yourself. So you'll want to check anything that you meet the criteria for, and then if you do not meet any of the criteria, you still need to hit not applicable. Next up, you'll see this Cook County map. Um, if you scroll down on the map itself, you'll see what the numbers mean. So 33, and then you go find 33, and it's South Deering. So there's just a few questions about this map, like do you have a connection with one of these Chicago community areas or the municipalities? And if you don't, it's no big deal. We are just trying to get a sense of our application pool. After you've done the map questions, it's time for the letter of recommendation. We recommend asking someone who you know well. They can speak to your strengths, commitment to learning, and potential for growth in this program. You want to ask them early so they have plenty of time to write a thoughtful letter. And once they have given you the go ahead, you'll just need to enter their first and last name and their email address. And when you provide their email and submit your application, the DICR program will automatically reach out to them for their recommendation. You need at least one recommendation, but if you have a second recommender, you can hit yes here. There's also a question if you are under 18 years old. And then one more important part before we finish here today is if you do not submit this all in one go ahead, that's okay. That's very common. So you will hit save and return later, or you will not be able to get back to your application. So when you hit that button, you will get this return code right here. You need to save that, close. You need to enter your email address here and hit send survey link because that's the link you will use that will ask you for the return code in order to get back to your original application. And we ask you all to do that because otherwise it starts multiple applications in our system, and then it just provide it, and you'll have 8 or so applications with your name, and we'll have to figure out which one is your finished one. So just use this return code. It's very important for you so you don't have to start over, and for us. So I think that's all I have for you today. Hopefully this clears up any questions you might have had. But if you have any further questions about this application or UI DICR in and of itself, please contact us at surtech@uic.edu, which you can see right here. Thank you, and we're so excited to see your application.